Can I use magic?
I thought they were all dead.
That was weird.
It's the worst
Oh
thing.
my god, how many have you had, man?
Hardcore parkour Friday nights.
Yeah. It's a rich role-playing experience. Previously on Atlas Stellarum, the gang defended themselves from a pack of coolant-laden mechanized infantry. The surviving assailants told our heroes that Arcus was a tyrant and that they were part of a rebellion trying to unseat him. At the end of last episode, our heroes decided to go in search of Norix, but also to infiltrate the rebel forces by faking their own deaths? Look, at this point you understand their plan just as well as I do, and probably better than they do. Anyway, let's see what they've gotten themselves into now. Welcome back, everyone. It's me, your friendly GM slash benevolent AI, Drew, here to welcome you to another exciting episode of Atlas Stellarum. With me, I have Kelly.
Hi, everybody.
Who's playing the character of...
Oh, yeah. Orion Nachos del Sueño Cash.
This is going to be a great episode. We can all basically remember our characters' names almost. I'm also joined by Justin.
Exacerbities, I think. Scourge of something.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm joined as well by TJ.
Mercurio Fairfax of the Clan McSpay.
And Travis.
And I think I'm playing the character known as, how do you spell this? Laniakea?
Well, it's a dark day for us all when TJ is the one that remembers what's going on the best in the plot. But for our listeners, just a quick refresher. Previously, your let's call them intrepid heroes, came to the planet of Coulier, where they found themselves embroiled in a war between Arcus and Norix, two powerful feuding wizards. They were stashed for safekeeping in some sort of hostel by Arcus, where they were attacked by people using mechs who were told to come capture some sort of cargo. Imagine their surprise when their cargo turned out to be people. They defeated the mechs using their magic in short order. After which point, fearing for, I guess, their safety, Mercurio decided to fake the deaths of himself and Laniakea, where they now are living in the underground of Arcus City, trying to scout out contacts. Meanwhile, as far as I know, but I'm sure I'll be surprised, Orion and Exo are still planning to speak with Arcus one last time and then head out to meet or possibly defeat the rogue wizard Norix. Did I miss anything important? Yes.
Wait, you guys are going to talk to... You're going to go back and talk to Arcus himself, or just follow?
Well, I guess you guys can do whatever you want, but...
So we were going out to find Norix,
Norix.
and then we got attacked by, I mean, can we presume that they're supposed to at least appear to be from Norix? Or...
No, I mean, they didn't make any effort to seem like they were from Norix. They said they were...
Okay.
They told you that they were members of, like, a sort of underground rebellion against Arcus, and that they had not expected you to be people. They had expected you to be, like, an item or a resource or something that Arcus thought was important.
What are the names of these people again?
I don't know if we actually said their names, so let's say that they're Davon and Skelly.
Davon and...
Well, at any rate, you let them go when it became clear they couldn't give you any more information about other cells.
But we do have their cell phone, right?
You have one dead guy's cell phone.
Yeah.
He was the
And
leader
so-
of the cell.
Yes.
So they didn't think we were going to be people? Is that right?
Right. They
And
were.
who were they sent by?
We don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, their cell leader, presumably,
Just like
That
some
we
underground
murdered.
who's now a smoldering
res-
corpse.
resistance.
Yeah, we burned
oh,
him alive.
Oh, we killed the leader?
Yeah, he was in one of the mechs that you shot through with a laser shotgun or something like that.
Oh.
It's funny that they have enough money for 5 laser mechs, but they don't have enough money to each have their own cellular plan.
Well, I will remind you that these laser mechs are cutting a lot of corners and pretty much built entirely out of exposed coolant lines.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Do we,
Also, they
do
do
we-
have their own cell lines. We just didn't take their cell phones. We only wanted the cell leader's cell phone. I mean, I
did we-
assume they have their own cell phones. It's 2020, even in this world.
It just never ended. It was for truly the worst year. But
I like that we
gotta
can
cut
laugh
that.
about that.
We gotta cut it because it's you know, whatever you said that one episode, I forget.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
gotta be
rules.
timeless.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah?
So did we ask them about Norix, or I feel like I'm getting the name wrong?
Noric.
Noric. Did we ask them about Noric, or do we just assume that everyone thinks Noric is like a lunatic?
Yeah, you did ask them about her, and they said that they think she's worse than Arcus, but they don't live in her territory. So, you know.
Okay.
All
So-
I know is we gotta kill her. And we gotta do it quick.
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared scared of Arcus without a Noric. I'm not sure about him.
Nope.
I don't know how you guys feel. Because
We
they're
can
both
take
kind
down
of,
him after we kill Norix.
Well,
but
because
they're
he's
both kind of holding each other in check.
yeah. We could literally walk away from this, like rob everything, take everything that's not nailed down for science, and then use portal magic to go somewhere else. And
Well-
give said treasure to needy people, a la Robin Hood.
Oh, we
You
kind
don't
of
seem
split
enthused.
already.
Oh, yeah. Your party is definitely split.
I'm just trying to get a handle on what our plan was when that happened.
Well,
Well-
okay, so I mistakenly was under the impression that the resistance group knew that we were people and were trying to kill us because they knew where we were staying in a hostel, not like a warehouse. And so I was thinking, it's always beneficial if they think part of you are dead. And I just wanted to use my death magic to make a corpse look like me. But anyway, now you guys were, I guess, going to talk to Fala or Arcus about something. Maybe asking Arcus directly, like, why is there a resistance group against you? What kind of monster are you? And then me and Lani Akea were apparently going to investigate the cell. But that doesn't sound right because I didn't want to investigate the cell.
Yeah, I don't
wanna
think you guys
investigate,
were
so-
going to.
So as long as you pick us up before you go to Norix, because you also wanted to have an audience with Norix before we murdered her.
Right.
Were we gonna?
In case we don't murder her, I guess I should say.
Because, I mean, right now you don't really have, like, a direction. You just are aware of, like, vaguely what you need to do. So talking to somebody would probably be helpful to figure out, like, where she might be or, like, what your next step might be, I guess.
Yeah, well, Fala and Brandon are assigned with us, right? They're coming
Yes.
with us, and we're going to
Yeah.
take their flyer. And I thought we were going to fly to Norix. I didn't know that we had any unfinished business other than maybe investigating the cell thing that Kelly wanted to do so that we could potentially have backup.
Well, I mean, the issue is it's not like you don't know where she is, right? Like, she has
She doesn't have her
territory.
city?
She does, but right now you don't like know any details about like what her deal is other than
Oh, okay. Well, this is not going for the plan of like talking to her first, but we could like fly to the tallest skyscraper in her city or tallest building in her city and then just cast like fucked up magic spells, huge magic spells, and just let the rifts come and rain terror upon her city.
So we know where a city of hers is?
yeah.
We just
I
don't
mean,
know
you
where
have
she
the-
is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we did that, I mean, we could be calling out a bunch of powerful, like, lunatics that aren't her. You know what I mean? Like, she'll just send all her boogeymen at us.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not sure if we can handle that.
We just summoned Godzilla. You know, can we do that?
It could happen by accident. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's. What if you try to do it intentionally? Anyway, sorry, that was never mind. That's just kind of a weird magical
Just
nuclear
trying to draw
option.
her out.
Yeah, or just like
We could ask Fala where to go to get
That's
some more
fine.
info.
Where's
Before
Fala?
we keep doing this, did we already split the party, or
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
big
you
we
guys
time.
can
are dead
rejoin.
somewhere.
we have communication between us. It's not like
Well, but why did you fake your death if only to... I guess
Yeah.
we can rejoin, actually, because you don't have to pretend to be dead to us. So,
I hear a costume montage coming on.
so he
one-
needs a disguise.
Once Lania Kea and Mercurio can assume new identities, and then also so that all I remember is Chocolatees. Exo and what's his name? Not Whiskey. What is my character?
yeah. I think we should just go talk to Fala and start flying towards one of her territories. I mean, we can. You know, there's a lot of like
Fala
stereotypical ways, like
and fly
kidnap
towards
one
some
of
Norix
the.
territory?
Yeah.
but
I
our,
think that's a
our
normal
party is split though, right?
Well, yeah, but we can rejoin. The only
Nah.
reason I faked our deaths is because I thought that the resistance group was trying to kill us, not acquire a thing.
What does it even mean to be split? Like, I don't mean this, like, philosophically, but, like, are we just standing in the room and you guys are laying on the ground pretending to be dead? And
know,
me and
I
Orion
know.
are
No,
like,
no.
Last time we ended the episode with you two having found like another lodging with Fala's help, and then the two of them like going out into the slums and sleeping in a hovel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to
Okay.
throw off the listeners by you now no longer being in slums like in a hovel. Like,
All right,
Okay,
but yeah, sure.
understood.
I'll search through the slums and try to get into a better part of the city to buy like a top hat and a tuxedo. I'm gonna change my appearance and
Yeah.
you know.
We'll both find new disguises and contact you.
Who are you disguising yourselves from?
The resistance cell, they'll never expect Mr. Butler.
but we killed the leader.
They don't know who you are.
and now they never will. Foolproof plan.
Well, editing can fix this, right?
No.
We've gone too far. We have gone too far.
So
Wow,
I'm
that's
just like,
meta as
oh,
fuck,
God.
Kelly.
Mercurio's dead. Lonnie, oh, God, no.
You know they're not dead.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you watched
Yes.
me disguise one of the
Oh
corpses to
my
look
god.
like me.
And it killed you.
Oh my god.
When you were finished, I was like, no, it worked so well. I just believed it. And then I saw you do it. So much editing. So are we just going to let the death faking pass?
Yeah, let's just rejoin. There's no benefit, I think.
Because
Okay.
it makes this story like it starts it off though like so we basically ended right with a split, which is like a new change to the narrative, and then it's gonna make when we rejoin more epic.
I mean, assuming we don't just immediately rejoin, I guess is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, I mean that's sort of the, yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the context of you guys splitting away from us was well enough, but
The context was that I thought a resistance group was trying to assassinate us, and now they would think half of us were dead. But it was wrong. They were not trying to assassinate us, so there is no benefit to me being dead. We should literally rejoin. There is no harm in rejoining.
okay.
Just edit it
The
out of
only
the
harm
last
now
episode.
is that it fucks up our narrative, like our story.
Well, why don't we just see where it's going?
It's not going anywhere.
Oh, but it could.
It's not, though.
I mean,
I was
you could look for
excited.
resistance contacts in the underworld, but
Okay, all right.
and I'm not
let's
saying
do
you
it.
have to do that.
No, I want to do a notice check to see if I see anything that looks anti-Arcus anywhere, like an upside down A or whatever. Notice roll.
Are we just we're both just wandering
You
around
guys
the
are- You're just
slums?
hanging around in the slums, looking
Yeah.
for stuff.
Do we need to like officially be like, hey, like here we go, we're starting, or
What?
But we started
Hey,
30
everyone, here we
minutes
go.
ago.
I gave the intro, like literally 20 minutes ago.
I know, but then we like spent 20 minutes catching up on.
Yeah, but you can just edit that out. That's the beauty of the modern world.
Oh, good.
So
Also,
let's wander around these slums.
I just want to be clear in case anyone is upset at me for this. TJ asked if he could fake their deaths. I said why, and he said so the assassins stop hunting us. And I said they already said that they didn't try to assassinate you. They didn't think there were going to be people there. And TJ said I'm going to do it anyway.
Hey,
And
the logic.
Okay, so you guys are looking for upside down A's, other evidence of
It
anti-Arcus.
failed. We didn't see anything. Hey, Lania K,
Wait,
let's
wait.
trade.
Wait, hold on. Let me see that dice roll.
Let's see what the actual roll is.
Sorry, it was a 2. And the wild dice was a 1.
Wait, I need to look too.
I think you should Benny that.
You're not here.
Wait, are you
Okay,
going to roll
here we
too,
go.
Lani Akea?
Yeah, I just had to pull up my thing.
Oh, I guess also, actually, if we're going to do rolling stuff, I should say, since you guys have had a night of rest and it's been a few days since I think you were like wounded from magic, and you can all lose a level of fatigue, and if you have a magical wound, you can get rid of one of them.
Yay! So wounds are down to.
Cool boy. I roll for notice.
Yeah.
And I get a 13.
Nice.
I'm no longer
That's
wounded.
What's that, Justin?
Sorry, you said I could take away a wound in the fatigue level?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did I just roll a die? I didn't
Yeah,
mean
you
to.
accidentally clicked on a die.
Plus, we actually need to find resistance cells so that once we kill Norix, we have a bunch of resistance cells to team up with to kill
Ooh, that's
Arcus.
good. That's a good plan.
That is a good idea. Wish
That's
we
what
had
I was
talked about it
saying
before
last
you guys had
time.
died.
We're not dead. We're just faking our death.
Yeah, you guys still have comm links. You can chat.
You're in denial.
XO, it's me from beyond the grave.
Oh my god! Heart attack and
You're a
die.
wizard, man.
Okay, well,
Get used to
anyway.
this shit.
So Lani Akea, you get a 13. That's a pretty good roll. That's a success with 2 raises. So I'm gonna say, I mean, it's not like you like wander around and you suddenly are like, that guy's a resistance member, I'm gonna go talk to him. But you do, like, you wander the streets, you like chat with people, you you see what's what in this neighborhood, and ultimately it leads you to this public house, this bar, basically, where you've come to the impression that this is where kind of like resistance sympathizers hang out in this neighborhood. The bar's name is the Crimson Minnow.
Crimson Minnow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's go in.
Yeah, okay.
I'll order a...
A Sprite because you're a child?
Yeah, I was thinking about chocolate milk. I couldn't tell. Did they have chocolate milk at the bar?
you go up, you stand on a stool to talk to the bartender. Bartender's like, aren't you a little bit young to be in here?
Nope.
All right. What'll it be?
I'll have a chocolate milk.
All right. I've got some milk and I've got some chocolate and I've got a blender. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait, did I say milk? I
Disgusting.
meant gin. Enjoy. He hands you a gin and chocolate slurry.
Oh god.
Oh, God. Now I'm going to have to
So-
go make one of those to try it out.
Orion feels like a movement in his soul, like he's missing out on something important.
It turns out it's just gas.
How do we... Okay, are you good at persuading? Because I'm not.
No, not at all. But I'll ask about resistance movements in a suave way.
Can you go into a little more detail on what that sounds like?
just like feeling around. Maybe the barkeep has some information on.
I just mean, how are you actually going to phrase it?
Could you draw a picture that looks like a children's drawing of resistance fighters, and then like show it around and hope somebody's like, "Hey, that looks like a picture of resistance fighter."
What?
And then you're like, "Gotcha." You just been set up to catch a predator style.
What kind of magic does Lania K have?
She's adorable.
Space time, and I think, do you have a dot in forces or D4 in forces?
Yeah,
Okay.
You
forces.
guys don't have any mind powers?
No
I have a
mind powers.
D4 in mind.
You're right behind me, Mercurio.
Yeah, but I'm checking out to see who is the toughest looking guy in the bar. I just need to know at
You
all
just
times.
You just want to beat up somebody.
No, it's just it's natural for my character to constantly see and know who the strongest
Why
is
don't
around
you
him.
why don't you give me a notice roll?
Okay, I'm gonna have to improve my notice. I think when we level up, I got a 7.
Okay, yeah. So that's a success. So I mean, this bar looks like it caters to a fairly rough crowd, and so there are a lot of people that are like, they're like pretty burly looking or pretty like threatening looking. But you actually look over and like you're like kind of an expert fighter, right? So you can tell when someone really like carries themselves like they could fuck somebody up. And the scariest looking person in here is actually a relatively like wiry dude, like playing some kind of card game with a few other people, but he just looks dangerous to you.
I'm like, hey, Lonnie, I think that's our guy. Let's go talk to him. Let's go. What kind of game is it? A game that I know? Can I like play the game with him?
Why don't you give me just a
gator tossing or
common knowledge roll?
It's the caper tossing in the bar.
It's caught on so quickly. Common knowledge. I got a 10.
Okay.
This time.
Yeah. So this is. So
It's
this.
like finger caber toss.
So you watch them playing this game, and it's very similar to ones you're familiar with. These people have been separated from your society for quite a long time, so like some of the rules are different, but like with a success and a raise, you can sort of like figure out mostly what the differences are.
Okay, I want to start like asking, like, hey, can I join your game?
Yeah, give me persuasion.
All right. No. A 4 with my wild die.
Okay, so they kind of turn and look at you. They size you up.
I wink at him. That's part of why my persuasion worked.
Okay, they're like, all right, buy-in's 10. You know the rules, right?
More or less.
Do we have
I
any
haven't
money?
played Pig Tuber since I was in college, but I think I get the gist of it.
Pig tubers. This here game is called Hog Potato, but
All right. I can catch on quick.
but hey, you know what? I'm not gonna complain about easy money. Here, have some cards.
Okay. And then while we're playing, how do you fucking lead into like... so, what do you think of this war? What do you think? This is where my D4 in persuasion comes out.
I mean, you could say something like, this hand's screwing me harder than Arcus screws over, like,
Yeah,
The
the poor
local-
people.
economy.
I say that. I'd be like, oh man, I was in this brutalist hotel last night and fucking mechs came in to like kill some guys.
Is that's your line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Orion's not there.
That's
Mercurio's not smart.
No, that's true. Hold on, yeah. Let me think about how they respond to that. Okay, they're definitely very interested in that statement. The sort of the scary looking wiry guy like turns and looks at you. He gives some sort of like signal with his hands, and like several people at various tables all like stand up and draw their weapons, and they're like, "What the fuck do you know about that?"
I was staying at the Brutalist Hotel, and some fucking flamethrower dudes burned out these other dudes' apartment. It was intense.
Mercurio's not fazed by everyone drawing their weapons. He just keeps telling the story.
This guy tosses a coin to the bartender, and he says, "Manny, we're gonna have to take this guy out to the back for a second." And they ask him a few questions, and they sort of motion you towards a door that seems to lead into the back alley.
I go along with him.
Wait, how many are there?
I think I'm gonna say 5.
More than I can handle by myself.
Yeah, I'll follow
Are you
behind.
packing? Do you have a... Also, did I successfully get my Mr. Butler disguise?
No, that wouldn't have been very useful here either. That would have made you stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, but that's, then you get reports, so later I can dress normal and I won't be... I'd be like, what are you talking about? I don't have a top hat. It's fucking weird, man. Anyway, I'm dressed normal. I go to the back. Mr. Butler will have to wait until later.
All right.
I casually rest my hand on my, what is it called? A sax.
Yeah.
And my sword.
Right.
And, just in case. Like, it's kind of rested there in case I gotta get into a bar fight with people I don't want to fight.
Okay.
I'll follow behind, but not like with him. Like,
You're just like a little girl sipping her milk, waiting to see if she can see a man killed.
yes.
Just that phase, that age group.
Okay. Yeah. So this guy takes you out to the back with 4 of his let's say muscle coming with, and you're out there, and he says, "All right, man, tell me what the fuck you know, because look, I'm pretty good friends with Skelly, and he was there. He told me some shit."
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh man, yeah. Shit, I really wish the XO were here. I don't know what I can say and what I can't say. Yeah, so my team, we're here, and we're gonna try and kill Norix. But it sounds like people aren't happy with Arcus either, and we need to know what's gonna happen if we do kill Norix and Arcus isn't occupied with that constant battle with her.
He starts laughing. He's like, you're gonna kill Norix.
Oh, I really don't want to kill these guys, but I might.
Yeah. Oh man, you're from around here, are you? You're gonna just go up to this immortal god empress and you're just gonna kill her, huh? It's that simple. I like you. I know you're fucking crazy, but
Hey, aren't you trying to kill someone who's like equally her match?
shit, man. I don't know about kill. Look, I'm not a resistance big shot, okay? I don't know what all the big plans are, but I'm not just gonna go in there myself and be like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot up Arcus.
Well, I'm not telling you our insider plan either for how we're gonna kill Norix. Maybe we have a plan that's better than me just walking in there and killing her.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah, okay.
We do not.
So really though, if we kill Norix, is it going to cause problems for you?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Like, and is Arcus like truly terrible? Are we like, is this a political thing, or is this like you guys are super oppressed and we're gonna have to come back here and kill him too?
I mean, what is oppression other than a political thing, man? You know, like it's all about who's in charge of you.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna. Are you willing to let your children die for this cause, or is this just like a rich guy telling poor people what to do?
What the fuck is wrong with you? No, I'm fighting for this cause so my children don't have to die. Have you seen this place? This place is a mess.
Yeah. Would you let your children die to take down Arcus, though?
That's fucked up, man. I ain't
Would
gonna
you?
answer that.
Okay, all right.
Fuck off.
I mean, no, I don't have a strong opinion about
You're getting the
Arcus.
impression this night might not be like a fruitful line of conversation with this. He's not
Okay.
super interested in thought experiments, maybe.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to see like how bad is Arcus. But all right, so you'd be okay though. You probably wouldn't just like get executed if Norix died. Like Arcus wouldn't just roll in and start genociding his own people.
I mean, I don't think so. I don't see why he would. Like, I mean, yeah, they fight and stuff, but I don't see how that affects us at home, really.
I don't know. I just thought maybe Arcus needed you to fight her, and if she was gone, he wouldn't need you anymore.
Wait, what?
Maybe
To
you'd start
fight
training
her?
you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Arcus and Norix, they must have like been lovers at some point. They hate each other now, man.
Yeah, but why would he need me to fight her? I'm not a soldier.
Well, I mean, like he has. Oh yeah, but I mean, you support the economy and these kinds of things, I assume.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
Are you like on welfare?
No,
Are you one of those? And I start pulling out my sword.
Oh my god.
I don't understand, man. I don't get. Look, I mean, yeah, Arcus sucks. Norix probably sucks worse. I don't know. I don't live there, but like.
All right, how's this? I'll give you my card, and if shit goes down and Arcus starts fucking you harder after we take down Norix, you give me a call, and we'll meet up, and I will help you guys. And then you can believe me if I kill Norix. If Norix truly dies and you hear about it, then you know we're kind of heavyweights, and maybe you want our help.
He's looking at you and he grabs your card kind of a little bit violently. He's like, all right, man, I don't know what to think about any of this shit, but you know,
Also,
Skelly's a
did you hear
decent
about
dude.
Mr.
He's scared out of his fucking mind, so whatever. Yeah, I guess I'll call you if you kill Norix. Sure, buddy.
Okay, sweet. Also, if anyone asks, the name's Mr. Butler. Don't tell them my real name that's on that card. I haven't been able to make new cards yet.
Okay, so you're saying your real card here is your real name is Mercurio, but if anyone asks me about you, this man I just accosted in an alley, his name is Mr. Butler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please, yes.
Okay. Whatever, man.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah. Legends aren't born, they're made.
Uh-huh.
And then I wink at him again, and I sheath my sword because I've figured I don't care, or I'm just not feeling crazy enough today to kill a welfare recipient.
Oh my god.
And I start to walk back inside. I'm like, hey, can I get you a drink? I don't know, I kind of fucked up the game, I guess.
Nah, man. I think maybe you better just get out of here.
Yeah, I agree. That's weird. I call him EXO, and I'm like, EXO, you really shouldn't leave me alone. We're going to meet up with you guys again, but I think we have a key into the resistance in case something goes sideways here in what's the name of the city we're in?
It's just Arcus City.
Oh, okay, Arcus City.
Mercurio is calling me from beyond the grave.
Orion tries to put on a strong front, but he's a little unnerved.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are fucking idiots.
Can I? Speaking of which, is there a haberdashery?
There's always haberdashery.
Yeah, I mean, there's like stores that sell hats, but they're not like nice. There's nothing really like in this city or in this civilization that you've seen that's like nice, you know? It's all kind of
Is there like
run
a
down.
shabby hat that
yeah.
kind of looks like a top
There's
hat?
definitely a shaberdashery for sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll get a shabby top hat.
Okay, you do that.
All right. I do.
You do it.
All right.
It's done.
And then, yeah. And I wear it back to... Where are you guys at? Where are we meeting you? Flash to them.
Well, hell. I guess we can't stay at
Yeah,
the
what were you
hostel
guys
anymore.
doing in the meantime?
Reading
I
books.
guess maybe we track down Fala. She must be somewhere safe.
Yeah, I
that
mean, I
could
think what
stay
we had
too.
said at the end of the last episode was basically you talked to her and she helped you find like another place to stay.
Okay. So we're just at a different hotel type place?
Was
Yeah.
it her bed though? Oh.
Was it
Should I
Brendan's
roll?
bed?
That seems
Wait, was
ridiculous.
it just last night that everybody showed up at that guy's hotel?
Yes.
Or is it the
It's been-
same night still?
It's been a night, or it's been a day. Like so they showed up like yesterday evening, and now it's like the subsequent morning or afternoon, I guess, at this point.
Okay, so Ryan's potentially still drunk.
I mean, I don't want to speak for your character.
I'm sure you drank regardless of the day.
Can I roll for it?
What to see if you're
Sobriety?
drunk?
If I'm intoxicated or not?
Sure, give me a vigor
I think
check.
we should just say yes.
If you want to be drunk, you can be drunk. You don't have to roll for it.
I want fate to take the wheel.
All right,
So Drew,
give me
if
a vigor roll.
and then what does it determine whether he's sober or whether he's drunk?
If you could do a good vigor roll, then you're sober.
Come on, 1.
Don't succeed. Come on, don't succeed.
Ooh, a 7.
Ooh, that's a 7. Yeah, you're sober. You're pretty sober.
I'm sobering up.
Yeah, you.
Then we're at a bar with Fala.
The
Any
yellow
yellow
tuna. What's the name of the bar, Orion?
I mean, we could. Is everything named after fish?
I think this is an above ground bar, though, right? The bar that you guys went to was like a secret bar, like an underground.
We did go to a secret bar.
No, it wasn't like secret. But it was in kind of a like seedy part of town, and like the fact
Oh,
that it
we're-
was like a resistance cell haven is a
We're-
secret. But you guys wouldn't
we're
be at the same
actually-
bar if you're going somewhere
No,
with
we're
Fala.
actually at the same bar. We're just on the other side of the bar.
Okay,
That guy
you
looks
guys
kind of
might-
like our old deceased friend
you
Mercury.
guys might end up at the same bar, but Captain Fala probably would not go there with you.
Why did we pick this place? I guess it's what Mercurio would have wanted.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys are at the Crimson Minnow, and
Really?
you're like in a far corner. Yeah, sure, why not? You're in a far corner, and like you see kind of like a disturbance, and like it's pretty dim and smoky in there, so you can get like a really good look at what's happening. But it looks like a bunch of people are pretty upset with each other, and they're going out back. You guys sit there.
Who's left in the bar after everyone leaves?
I mean, it's not everyone. It was just a few people left. So there's
Oh, okay.
there's still like a fair number of patrons and the bartender.
I see.
And then yeah, they come back in, and you get a little bit better look at them, and you see to your surprise there's a small child that's come back into the bar as well, and it turns out, hey, it's Mercurio and Lani Ikea.
So I am joking about thinking they're dead, right? Am I
Yes,
joking?
yes, you are.
Okay. Okay, good.
There's literally no reason you would think they were dead.
Like, we left that building together.
Yes.
I mean, it felt that way.
Because they're always in our hearts.
Okay, so basically
We
all
can,
we
we can
learned.
be at a different bar. That's fine.
No, we've already role played this. This happened.
But splitting the party was so successful.
This is canon now. Yeah, now it's time to get back together. Don't fight the narrative,
Well,
Kelly.
if we didn't
just
all
let it,
just like drinking so much.
just let it flow.
It's true.
So wait, is Fala with you or no?
No, she definitely wouldn't be at this bar.
Oh, okay. So you're just drinking at this bar. Oh, so like, do I notice them on my way out? Like as I'm like texting Orion or whatever, or calling him?
Yeah, give me a notice roll.
Okay.
This is the
You think
lowest
we could have
stakes
helped
notice
you,
roll
but-
ever, because if you fail, then they're just going to say, hey, what's up, dude?
And unless they don't, they
Yeah,
did it.
I
got
guess
a
maybe
3.
they don't, but yeah,
But
you didn't notice
You already
them.
left and went to the Shaberdashery, though.
Oh,
There
yeah, I
was-
guess that's true.
You're
I come
already out.
back. No, I don't. I just called you though, so you can tell me on
It's
the
okay.
phone.
I noticed that our team members were there, and I just look at them. I'm like, oh, hi.
Yeah, so I let them know.
How was your nice rest in a bed?
Oh, also, what's the wiry guy's name? Did he tell me his name?
Lev. He didn't. I don't know if
Lev.
he told you, but that's his name.
Okay. Yeah, so I got a contact over there. His name's Lev. He has my card. Yeah. So we're good.
Who are you again? Someone who's butler?
You want me to buy you a whiskey to remember my name?
I want you to take off the hat with a dramatic flourish and say,
I don't. Actually, okay, I do.
I'm like, oh my
And then
gosh,
I bow.
Mercurio.
And then
That
I
was you the
replace
whole
it.
time.
It was, but now I'm Mr. Butler.
You didn't actually have
Okay,
a chance to
fine
go
with
to
me.
the haberdashery, so I'm going to say you just found this out in the alley in a trash can.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah. All right, now that we've
Is
really
there-
stitched up our canon and continuity really nicely.
I want to I guess just look at the people that come back in and see if anyone leaves the room or does anything, to break away from the group after what Mercurio said.
Ooh, like a spy within the spies?
Yeah, just I don't know, trying to find the thread.
I guess give me a notice roll.
And then it's going to be Fala, dressed like an orphan.
That was a really good wild
Wow,
die.
that's an 18, huh?
An 18.
Did you take your fatigue down a level? I don't. Were you at
I
2?
did.
Okay.
I was at 2.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you get a really good a sense of, what people are coming and going, and you kind of can tell that certain people are associating with each other, but there's not you don't see anything where it's oh, this is suspicious. I guess I don't know if what exactly are you looking for, because that might help me to.
Yeah, I was if somebody after hearing what Mercurio had to say left, maybe they're gonna talk to Norix and let her know someone's coming after her or something.
Oh,
I don't
you
know if she
you
has
don't see
anyone like
anything
that.
where you don't see anything immediately after
Yeah.
them talking to each other that would make you
Okay.
think that.
Because that's the hard thing right now, right? We're trying to figure out how to find Norix.
And how to defeat her.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's... If we're planning that out, let's fly with Fala to her territory, kidnap one of the dudes, and see
Just-
what we can do there.
Just pick up a random person and see if they know anything.
Like the
Random,
cybernetic soldiers that she has.
Yeah. Okay.
And or not even a soldier, because apparently somebody, I forget who we were talking to, they were telling me that only their warrior caste are cybernetic, and the normal citizens are not, don't have tubes and weirdness coming out of them.
Are they just regular people that live under?
I don't know. We could ask Fala that on our way there, and then if she doesn't know, we can ask one of them that.
What's Norix City called?
Norix
Yeah,
City.
Norix City.
It's just
So,
a mass sprawling
Norix-
mass.
To Norix City.
It's like LA. It's just huge.
Justin
Goes on
already
and
wants
on.
to kill her just based off of her city.
Okay, then let's all find Fala, jump in a airship with wings, and try and
Just
make it over to
Get
Norix
Orion
City.
hooked up to a IV to get him.
You might want to keep
sobered
the
up.
resistance stuff on the low key around Fala. I don't know how she would feel about that.
Oh yeah,
Probably
we don't have to
badly.
tell her at
you
all.
suspect.
yeah.
I'm sure that won't backfire later in some romantic sort of way.
Probably not. You'd have
She's
to
like,
remember
Exo,
that
I've fallen
happening.
for you. As long as there's no secrets that you've kept around. Resistance related or otherwise. Cool, let's do it. We're in the Flying Impala with Fala.
Wait, what?
Their ship.
Yeah, I assume
Did
we had a
we-
way to contact Fala.
Yeah,
and
you can
Brandon to
contact
come pick us
Vala.
up. Yeah.
And
Brandon's with her.
yeah, there's her whole
Nah.
squad of her and 4 other soldiers.
Man.
Also, yeah, we do need to get out of here a little bit quicker, I think. I was just concerned because I realized the Resistance did try to capture us, even if they didn't think we were humans. And then we told them that we were us, so now who knows what they'll do? Maybe try to acquire us in some other way? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we were just in the alley when you guys came out.
What?
What?
How
Nothing.
did they
talking
get
in the
them
bar.
around us? There must be
Maybe- Maybe
Is
we
Fa-
were doing something behind a dumpster in the alley, and you came by with your hat, and we were like, "Oh,
Is Fala
That-
concerned about like a plant?
What?
Like, is there? How do they know we were there? You know, like.
Right? That's why I think we should just get out of here. Let's just go
but
to
who was
Norix.
it? Well, okay.
How
but-
does who know we're where?
How did the Resistance know that we were staying in a brutalist hotel?
They didn't
Wait.
look for us.
How did
were
they
looking
know
at
that
something was
the
there.
item that they were to gather, that they were ordered to by a mysterious being, which could be Norix for all we know, was in the brutalist hotel?
For all we know, there was something in the Brutalist Hotel, and it was just burnt to a crisp.
In our apartment room.
Well,
And
even
we
if it
happened to
was-
stay in, we coincidentally
It's just a
stayed in an
coincidence.
apartment that contained an item that they needed, is what you're suggesting?
That is getting shaved pretty thin by Occam's razor.
back to the burnt out hotel, everybody."
No, I just mean that it's definitely not Arcus. I guess it could be Fred, but that seems unlikely. So most likely to me is it's Fala or someone on Fala's crew who is. I mean, unless I'm going
Getting
after
Chris?
someone.
revenge for getting shot in the back?
I don't know if I'm just making shit up, but
No, you're
Yeah,
right.
Brent.
I mean, I think it's Norix.
she just
Ultimately.
has like super vision, just knows.
Well, I mean, she's a wizard, but
Yeah. So,
So we're
Yeah.
she
thinking
could do something.
Norix sent these guys to retrieve something from the Brutalist Hotel.
I'm suggesting that Norix, like the CIA of America, created a cell in another country that's attempting to overthrow that government, and they don't give them enough information to know what they're doing. They just say, "Hey, go kill this guy, go burn this apartment." You don't get to know that it's a human or if it's a computer hard drive or whatever. Just destroy it or retrieve it.
So the terrorists don't know that they don't know it's Norix that sent them.
Right, because they're a cell. They don't know. They just take their orders and go.
So secretly it's us that's at the center of all of this.
I mean, we always were.
Does any of us have mind powers? Orion, do you have mind powers? I feel like you have mind
think so.
powers.
Yeah, you've D8
Yeah.
in mind.
You could at least like poke around and see if anybody's thinking about Norix or something, and Fala's crew. I don't know.
Sure.
Just seems.
Wait, can we say that we get onto the ship though and are flying towards Norix City?
I mean, if you want to do that, Fala's going to be like, we're just going to fly into Norix City.
I mean, we're gonna fly to her territory. Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like we
walk.
need to talk to somebody then, because we don't know anything about Norix, and so where should we go to learn what to do?
We're trying to pick up one of the soldiers, right, to interrogate.
I think we should interrogate a soldier or a civilian, because I mean, generally they'll know where the capital is, or maybe not specifically where their leader is, but like in general.
And we got the
So-
impression from fighting them that they're not just like gibbering monsters who can actually learn things.
I think it was Fala who told me that only their warriors were, Borg.
I think it was Arcus
Okay.
probably, but maybe not.
Oh,
Maybe it was
okay.
Fala. But
So do we want to? So we need to get into Norix City. We have a couple of routes. We could go clever disguises. We could go create a disturbance and get caught. We could go in guns blazing to someplace. We already did checking out a bar. But we could do bar.
I like
part
the
2.
catering disguises. And we go as Mr. Butler and his associates.
Yes.
And
I like it.
we
A
have-
traveling. What are we? Circus? No.
We could be a food truck. We could be a.
Magicians. It's so obvious.
There we go.
food truck.
if I might interject with your plan,
We're
it's,
magician wizard.
I think I think the fundamentals are sound. Perhaps this is Fala, but maybe we trim it back a layer. Maybe we talk to somebody that might actually know where we could find someone to interrogate without exposing ourselves to a ton of enemy fire. I don't know.
Who would know?
Arcus probably would. I mean, normally I'm not somebody he notices, but you guys can probably just ask him.
Are you Fala?
Yes.
Is this Fala speaking?
Yes.
What?
Is this a trick
So
question?
much.
Sorry, you sounded like my GM. Never mind. Got it. I didn't know if that was in game or not. I thought Drew was just redirecting us.
He just said
As
this is
Drew.
Fala.
Fala. So we're going back to Arcus after we left him to be like, so where do we find Norix again?
I'm pretty sure I left by kicking over his lamp and like making a whole scene. Like,
Yeah, we was ridiculous. We were like, okay, what are we gonna do? Okay, I guess we'll fucking try this. And then Justin was like very passionate about not just straight up assassinating Norix, but to talk to her first. And then we made all these demands, like we wanted Fred, we wanted Fala, we wanted Brandon. I
Yeah,
also
we
think
left
we
it
got
out.
something else, like whiskey or something.
yeah,
Yes.
it was not the smoothest exit. It was kind of like a F you, we're out of here
Yeah,
kind
but
of.
I got the impression that he didn't tell us what to. We were just like, yeah, we'll handle it.
Well, do we want to come groveling back and be like, hey?
Orion refuses.
Wait, do none of us have any sort of magic that we could cast to find him? Oh yeah, okay, can I cast a prime spell to identify the there's continuous magic warfare between the two of them, right?
It's mostly Cold War at this point, so it's not like they're firing
Oh.
spells constantly. They have like barriers and wards and stuff.
Okay, so could I use prime magic to identify areas that have wards? I guess I would like if I had like a map of the world. Could you use magic to identify where magic's coming from? I don't know. I guess that's weird, huh?
Yeah, I think you'd have to actually be in an area to see if there's wards active. But I mean, I guess I'll just tell you that like most of the city is warded in some way or another,
What does that mean?
like against some kind of magical incursions, spells.
Protected against?
Like Norix can't just drop a firebomb spell on this city
Right.
because Arcus has defended it against that.
Yeah.
Well, we can just fly through that.
Well, that's not the issue. The issue is just trying to identify where she is, and I was going to try and use magic to do it, but like she's warded her city, so maybe that prevents me from identifying where she is, but also I can't, without being in the vicinity of her city, use magic to identify that there's wards. So I was trying to use magic to find the magic, but it won't work. I think we have to go back to either asking Arcus or just like flying in some direction and hoping we run into the city.
You know, it's possible that like we could just leave Fala behind and just go into Norix territory, like we just happen to fall into Arcus's territory. Like, there's no reason to believe that she's dangerous, except that they attacked Arcus's people. To us, I mean, because we just popped into this world out of a hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody knows this.
So
We're
I
just
don't
whole
know.
people.
We could just tell Fala to hang back, and we'll come in when we figure out where she is. Or
Does Fala
Ryan
know where
likes this
Norix territory is, at least?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have a map of the territory for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that works.
It seems like strangely the best idea. We
just
just
walk into Norix land.
Yeah,
just
Like,
say
we're
we're the
traveling
peoples.
magicians, Mr. Butler's
I don't know if we have to do all
display.
that, but it might be a good idea to have a cover, I guess.
could we at least secure the props in case we need to fall back on it?
I mean, my hat is securely on my head.
Okay, so we're part of Mr. Butler's magician crew. Is that what it was?
It is decided.
Traveling menagerie with the old girl, Lania Kea, and Whiskey Pete, Orion.
I love
So
it because you can just be like, this girl is actually an old woman from the future. This man has a
No.
gigantic mini rhino. Like, preposterous. We don't believe it. He's ridiculous. It can't be true.
So Fala hears Orion doing voices, and I'm like, we're doing recon.
Fala jumps in again, and she's like, "So you don't want military support?
Not yet.
Okay,
We may
this
well
is
need it.
covert.
You're just gonna go into Norix territory on foot?
They don't know us, Fala. We'll be
How do
alright.
people normally travel? Are there horses or some kind of horse?
No one
Uber.
travels to Norix territory.
I mean, do you know how the people travel inside of Norix territory?
I don't really know much about our society, but I don't think they travel. I don't think they have freedom of movement. But I'm not an
All right,
expert.
but this is a waste of time.
Okay, yeah, just drop us off at the edge. We'll figure it out.
Oh, okay.
you can shoot us over with a cannon.
What? Like you mean like we're in a ball and then the ball is shot out of a cannon?
We all just hug and then sit in front of the cannon. And they fire.
Wow.
The cannon is now canon.
We can probably invisibility our way in if it's really that bad.
If it is, but I mean, what if it's not that bad? What if it's all propaganda?
It could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Suddenly I'm on
anything.
Team XO where I'm like, Norix not that bad. Last time I was like, fucking kill her, and then we'll kill Arcus. I don't give a shit. Let's kill them all. This time I'm like, I don't know, different sides of the thing.
Yeah. How do you cast invisibility? Can we do that?
I think you would need forces too.
Oh.
Can we just show up and like figure it out when we get there?
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can spy. Use our.
Yeah.
I don't think
Let's
we
do
have to
it.
literally walk into the town. We can look ahead a little bit.
Because I bet there's we could take little scooters, we could take a canoe. Like there's probably a billion ways to get in. We could
We'll
go
just rent
by,
some scooters.
hire a coyote to smuggle us underneath.
I guess.
Through
so.
drug trafficking.
Well, they're saying like there's no. It's like North Korea. Like you can't just walk in. I guess there's like a
But
no man's land.
Fala, she's brainwashed. She's under Arcus's BS control. Like she doesn't know what the hell.
It's true.
She's like, I don't know how they get around in Norix City. They probably walk. They probably take a plane without wings.
3 feet at
Maybe
a
that's
time, like the
flippers.
rest of us.
Yeah.
You might be
Exactly.
right, but we don't live here. I just want to be cautious.
We're not part of her system, man. Like we don't
Yeah,
need to
Ryan, you still
fucking
got
deal
that
with
plague
that.
pill?
Oh yeah.
Nobody knows. Literally, nobody knows about that. I'm pretty sure he did that.
Yeah.
That's okay. Sorry, I don't know.
Probably have it somewhere.
Also, for the record, Mercurial would not be a fan of that. He likes killing people on their face, not like slipping something in their drink or whatever.
I think
A little bit of plague in their coffee.
Practically speaking, I think however close Fala can take us without feeling like she's going to risk her crew in the ship is where we would be
Then-
dropped off.
Yeah, take us that far and then a little bit further. Whatever you're comfortable with, and then a little bit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, she's a soldier.
Guess that we drop you off in no man's land.
Okay.
She literally flies like 2 feet towards North territory and lands again.
No, I mean, okay. So I guess I'm assuming you guys want to have like supplies, backpacks, whatever.
Damn, if that's how far away she is, the closest she's comfortable, we got to hike a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I think North Korea is a good like analogy, right? Like it's not like you would just walk from the DMC to the capital.
Unless we were like secretly into North Korea and now we're walking into like South
Sure.
Korea because she's got the tech.
I mean,
so we're like,
I guess you don't know.
wait a minute, this isn't a hermit nation.
The only thing you know about Norix is her weird cybernetic super soldiers that you've seen.
And I hope her vehicles have flippers.
No,
Wings.
they have cool bat wings. I thought we established that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, hers were the ones with
No,
wings?
both of them
I
have
thought
wings,
the Arcus.
but like you guys are kind of like avian, and hers are like bat wings. I think. I don't know. We'll have to write this stuff
different
down
enough.
in the document because I don't remember. But anyway, the point is the
document?
wings don't function at all. They're just aesthetic.
I'm fine with that. I would have also accepted some sort of monkey tail.
No, that's sacrilege.
That's the next world we go to.
Yeah, there's infinite worlds. Nope, just the 12. Okay. Then we dropped off, assuming with supplies.
Yeah,
5 days worth of whiskey.
5 days
Oh, yeah,
worth of
yeah, and I
whiskey,
got-
10 days worth of food.
Orion
Also-
has his hiking hat.
Yeah, and just to remind everybody, I'm always wearing sunglasses. When we were inside that smoky dark bar, I had sunglasses on
It's very,
because I
it's,
cannot handle the light.
it's very important to remember that.
That's why you couldn't see
It'll
us.
come up at some point. Huh? I have light
That's why
sensitive
you-
eyes.
You didn't tell. You couldn't tell who we were because of your glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
My
makes
notice
sense.
rolls are terrible because I was like, I don't see any upside down A's. Lonnie K is like, Jesus Christ! Did you see this crimson minnow? They literally have a picture of Arcus and a guy peeing on him. Anyway.
The Calvin sticker.
There's a bunch of big trucks outside with fake testicles and like,
Yeah.
Hover trucks.
yeah,
Hover truck nuts.
ever nuts.
All right, so yeah, you guys pack up for this journey, and you get going. Fala's like, it'll probably take like a day or so to get to sort of the edge of her territory. I don't know. We may have to set down sooner if there's any kind of enemy air traffic, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
There's a bridge?
It's a metaphor.
Great.
Perhaps it doesn't translate into your dialect.
Anything else to be aware of? Wild animals?
Oh, shit, yes. All kinds of wild animals.
She says there's just enough time for a story interlude.
No. I would not do that.
I don't know
to
if
you
that translates
again.
to your
I
culture.
saw how much it ravaged you the last time we asked you for a story interlude.
Orion turns away wounded and like chugs half of his whiskey bottle.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you guys are heading out in a roughly northeasterly direction, I guess. You guys are flying along for a couple hours, and the weather starts to turn bad. You're flying over kind of these like fungus forest biomes that you first came in here on. Some plains, a little bit of coastline, and these storm fronts start popping up. And Fala's like, this is strange. I don't think...
Who has prime magic?
Me.
Are you feeling anything, bud?
Let me cast. Is that the correct
So
thing to do?
I guess if someone is casting a spell, like within your like near you, then you can just tell. You don't need like that's just like a magical sense that you have. It's not like you need a specific skill to detect it.
So do we sense magic in the storm?
You haven't like noticed anyone casting a spell nearby. That doesn't rule out the possibility that it's like a natural storm caused by like magical means some other way. Like if someone had like just hypothetically like seeded the clouds with like whatever condensing
Salt.
shit. Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily detect that. But she says, we're not going to be able to take the straightest route. It looks like there's a little wildcat village of half an hour northwest of here. We may want to set down there for the night. Hey guys, this is Drew. Thanks for listening to Atlas Stellarum. If you enjoyed this rich role-playing experience, you can get more episodes from our website at rrpxp.com or by subscribing to us wherever you get your podcasts from. See you next time.